Welcome to Iris Paper Folding. Today we will be making an iris paper folded card. But first you may ask, what is iris paper folding? Iris paper folding is just the term that is used for a greeting card that is used with paper that is folded and taped to the back in a special way. And the reason it's called iris is because it looks like the lens or the iris of a camera. This was the first one I made, and I did use red, yellow, and blue, and it went so well that I decided to try other colors. The triangle shape is the easiest shape to use. This is a black, white, and gray card I made, and I thought it came out really well. I decided to advance into a larger shape, and I used 4 colors on this one. And this is the card we'll be making today. We're using blue, red, and yellow in the simplest form, which is the triangle shape. And you will be able to make this and then attach the shape to a card so that you can send it to someone. Let's take a look at our kit. Inside your kit, you will have 9 pieces of paper, some tape, our cardstock with the template of the triangle cut out, a card, an envelope, and some instructions. You'll also receive this form, which is what we'll use as a pattern. Items you will need from home are scissors and a glue stick or regular glue. Let's start with 3 of our pieces of paper. Our colorful yellow, blue, and red. We are going to fold these pieces with a 1/4 inch fold on this very long edge. So let me show you, starting with the red piece. Turn the red piece over and bend the edge over just a little bit. You don't have to be exact. You don't have to measure. Just bend it over about 1/4 inch. So I'm going to come in really close so you can see what that 1/4 inch fold looks like. You'll see lots of the white and just a little bit of red on the back. Taking another piece, this time I'm using blue. You're going to bend that one edge over just a little bit, about 1/4 inch. And as I said, you don't have to measure, just a little fold. Make sure you press that edge down really well. Next comes yellow. Let's bend that one over just a little bit. And as you can see, I'm not measuring, I'm just bending the edge just a little bit. Then when I have it folded slightly, I go back with my fingers and press down. Now we have one of each color folded with just that 1/4 inch fold. You should have 2 yellow, 2 red, and 2 blue left. And now we're just going to fold these in half. So match the edges and all along the length of that piece of paper, press it down with your fingers and do that with all of the pieces that are left. You may ask, why are we folding the paper? Why can't we just use the straight paper edge? Well, the straight paper edge has a little bit of white on it. You can't really see it, but you can when you're using it in a card. Now you need to make a decision. Do you want your card to have red in the lower left, blue in the lower right, and yellow on top? Well, if you decide you want something else, you can always turn the shape around. It should fit the open triangle shape. I'm just going to use it this way. On your work surface, tape down this colorful template. Next comes the card with the hole in it, the triangle, and you're going to lay it on the template, and it might help to tape it down because this is the back side, so we don't have to worry about it. Now find the 3 pieces of paper that have the 1/4 inch fold. We'll start with these. Have your tape ready and your scissors. As you look at this template, you will see a little gray silvery line. You will match your piece of paper that matches the color right next to the line. It's better if you can see the line before you tape down your piece of paper. Now we need to tape it down. This is the back, so it really doesn't matter what it looks like. I'm going to tape this piece down on the one edge, leaving this edge not taped yet. I could tape it, but it will tape to my work surface. That is okay. I'll leave that to you. Today, I am working in a counterclockwise motion, so going the wrong way that a clock goes. So I'm doing red. Next, it would be blue. So I lay my blue piece along that silvery line, keeping the edges off the opening. You don't want the edges to be inside the opening. And once again, I can tape it right here. Now, next will be yellow. I'm putting the yellow piece on the silvery line and taping it down. It's okay to cover the other pieces with tape because remember, this is the back. Now, I have lots of extra pieces of this 1/4 fold. So I'm going to take my scissors and just give it each one a trim. It doesn't matter how it looks. You will trim everything up at the end. I have 3 pieces left. I'm going to use these. Here comes another red. Remember, we're using the same direction. This way you get a really pretty iris shape. If you forget and you go in the wrong direction, that's okay. I'm going counterclockwise, so that means blue comes next. And because I already have a piece down, it's okay to tape this one down right in the middle of the piece and then tape the ends. Next is yellow, still using the 1/4 pieces of the paper. Now we're going to move on to the pieces that we folded in half. You will once again match one of these to that silver line and tape it down. You should have plenty of paper to do this card. I made sure everybody had extra. Just save those pieces you cut off because we can use them for the smaller parts. Well, I only have 2 more rows to add on my iris card. And I'm using the smaller pieces that I cut off from the long strips that are hanging over the edge. I'm going to go one more time around with red, blue, yellow, and then one more time, and I am finished. How are you doing? Oh, I'm on my last piece of yellow. I'll tape this down, and then it will be time to remove this from the template and trim all the extra pieces off the edges. So now we will lift this up off the template. You can set your template aside, and this is really nice in here, but oh my gosh, the edges look terrible. So let's take a good pair of scissors and trim off the extra. It can be thick in spots. There we go. And that looks terrific. Now, one of the things I like to do is put a book on top of it to really press it down. But if you want, grab your card and we'll glue it down. All you need to do is add, I like to use the Elmer's glue sticks. Just rub some glue. Leave the middle without glue. And then press this down on the card, match it up. And there you go. If you put it in the envelope, that will also help to press down the folds. Once they're pressed down, it looks quite lovely. Now I would like to show you a few others I found on the internet of really fancy iris paper folding. This is a circle shape with about 5 colors. This is a Christmas tree. And this is a ghost in gray and black. This is a happy birthday card. I hope you've enjoyed iris paper folding.